Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to use your smart remote from Samsung. It's a smart remote because only the first step, if you are pushing on the on and off button, will connect the device with your smart TV using infrared. Before we start, of course, get a new battery pack into it. There are two AA batteries in it, or you're using the premium version, then you will need AAA batteries for it. So if you perform this, job's done. Now we can pair them by only pushing on the power button, and the smart remote will connect to the TV in a second. It's really fast. At the same time, a Bluetooth pairing will go on, and after you first entered the smart remote with your smart TV, after this it will come with a Bluetooth connection. That means you can go in an area approximately 10 or 50 meters away from your smart TV to use the smart remote. But there are not so much buttons on your smart remote, and each button has some extra functions on your smart remote. Because not so much buttons means you have to do a priority and a secondary use of each button. So first on off button, easy as you can see. Then the next button is the color number button. The color and number button is on the upside left with the red, green, and yellow button and 1, 2, 3. That means you can use them to count, to get into in a channel as you like. For example, each time you press this button, the color button window and the virtual numeric pad are displayed alternately. Use this button to access additional options that are specific to the feature in use. Press to bring up the virtual numeric pad on the screen. Use your numeric keyboard to enter numeric values. Select numbers and then select Done to enter a numeric value itself. Use to change the channel, enter a pin, enter a postcode, etc. What you like. You can see you have two different uses of this color or number button. Awesome. The next button is the center upper button. It's the Bixby button. You can run Bixby with it. Press and hold the button to say a command, and then release the button to run Bixby. When you press the button, the Explore Now menu appears at the bottom of the screen. To move to the Explore Bixby screen, press the select button itself. And of course, here is your Bixby hub, and there you can perform a little bit of action with it. For example, now push and hold the button and tell Netflix, for example. Then the television will automatically switch to Netflix. Or you can choose another thing like Amazon or Live TV, or let's perform Live TV. Push the button, hold it, and say Live Television. Job's done. Here we are back in Live Television. That's only for a small little thing what you can say with Bixby. To see what Bixby can, you can push a quick push, and then you can read all commands. The next button is the Ambient Mode button. This is the right side of your Bixby. The center is Bixby, on the right upper side is Ambient Mode. In TV mode, press the button to enter the Ambient Mode depth. If we press the button when the television is turned off, the TV turns on in Ambient Mode. And here you can switch between so many ambient things, and this is so relaxing. This makes a new television thing for you. So this is Ambient Mode and the Ambient Second Mode. Because while you are pushing Ambient Mode button, you can make a short a short button thing on it. So you can program some televisions, programs, apps, etc. into it, and in this case you can go faster between these setups. For example, you can switch to a television thing, and then you will store it into that fast line setup. This is the ambient mode, keep pushing mode, and then you can reach them faster than before. This is your self choice what you're getting there into power or into program. Then you have a big focus thing. You can choose the directional button up, down, left, or right to move the focus. And then in the center, you have the select button. This select button or selects or runs a focused item. When pressed while you are watching a broadcast program, detailed program information appears. This is a multifunction thing to navigate in your operation system, in your channels, in your stores, etc. This is your selection arrow and directional buttons up, down, left, right, and the select. Select is like an enter button on your computer, for example. And next, the return button. If you like to go back, you can choose the return button. The return button is to press the return of the previous menu. When pressed for 1 second or more, the running function is terminated. When pressed while you're watching a program, the previous channel appears. This is the 2-option return button left up of your home button. And now let's go to the home button. This is the Smart Hub button that you have to press to return to the home screen. And then you can choose a different app or different thing and go back with the return button, for example. On the left side, the little bit longer slide button is the volume button. Move the button up or down to adjust the volume. To mute the sound, press the button. When pressed for 1 second or more, the accessibility shortcuts appears. And on the right side we have the channel button. Then move the button up or down to change the channel. To see the guide or the channel list screen, press the button. Press and hold the button up or down to quickly change the channel. That it is how to use it. It's really easy. And there are more buttons on the bottom side of your remote. The button direct choose buttons are for Netflix, Prime Video, and Rakuten TV. Rakuten TV is on the right side, Prime Video is in the center, and Netflix on the left side. The older Samsung Smart remotes does not have that buttons, but in this case you can see only push on a button and you will get access to Netflix, for example. Or if you push in the center, that's the same, Prime Video will access. And on the right side it's Rakuten. That it is how to use your smart remote control from Samsung. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Yeah.